Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm his wife, Kate.
We're two ordinary people who have been married for 40 years.
During this week, we've talked about things like initial attraction.
We talked about the need for patience and humility.
We talked about the importance of communication.
Yesterday, we talked about love.
And today, we want to talk about commitment.
You know, it's interesting. We're talking about what makes a lasting marriage, and I thought commitment would be like one of the first things we talked about, but there were so many other topics we felt like we needed to cover first. So, what is commitment? You had a really good definition of commitment.
Commitment is choosing to work out problems rather than just giving up.
So, in a marriage, we need a commitment to support each other.
It also requires commitment to your own personal growth.
And we each need to make a commitment to God.
Other words for commitment are perseverance, steadfastness.
We talked about expressing love by making a safe environment. Part of a safe environment is making a secure environment, knowing that my spouse won't turn on me.
So that means that we don't get blown around by the emotions of the day because
Bad days will happen.
and if my commitment varies depending on my feelings, that's not a good foundation for a relationship.
So it's important to be committed to your spouse.
And it's important to be confident that this is someone you can commit to. Is this the one or should you run?
Oh, so you're saying look before you leap?
Yes, if it's not right on the first date, it's not going to necessarily get better on the second date.
So you want to make sure that your potential spouse is the right kind of person for you.
It may be an issue of timing.
Because marriage is a huge commitment.
So you want to take your time to make this decision.
Have a lengthy engagement period
With marital counseling, where you're honest with each other and with yourself.
and take time to reflect.
As the old saying is, marry in haste, repent at leisure.
There really are worse things than being single for the rest of your life.
You don't want to be married to the wrong person.
And it might be a good person, but just not a good person for you.
So you kind of have to take time to imagine what it would be like to go through this person, through life with this person. When they come home and say, "Guess what, honey? I've just been laid off."
So before making the commitment, make sure it's a commitment you're confident that you can keep.
A commitment with somebody who is worthwhile.
Now, once you're married, you need to work at keeping that commitment. We read something that Keith Green said early in our marriage. He advised us never to use divorce as a threat in an argument.
Yeah. And you don't want to go into the marriage as a friend advised, well, you can always get divorced later. Flash forward several decades, and he was apologetic for that remark as he went through his own divorce.
Because lack of commitment will be a self fulfilling prophecy.
Because marriage takes 100% participation and buy in from both parties.
This is Patrick.
And this is Kate.
Two ordinary people who have a lasting marriage because of our extraordinary God.
Thank you for watching.